Okay, I'm going to try to talk about two things in the space of 10 minutes. First, I'm going to talk about pills. I'm going to talk about medicine, because I live in Tokyo, which is a very polluted and dry city. So I get these throat problems about, 2-3 times a year. I've been told since I was young that I have very large tonsils, whatever that means. But it means that my throat gets very sore very easily. And so 2 or 3 times a year I go to the Jibin-koka, which is ear, nose, throat, basically every orifice above the neck doctor. And he looks at my throat and never takes a throat swab. That's the one thing that always made me, well, a little hesitant about doctors in Japan, about ear, nose, and throat doctors in Japan, because they never take throat swabs. They always eyeball it and make a guess as to what medicines are best. I think I've only had a throat swab maybe once or twice out of the dozen or so times I've been to Jibin-koka doctors. Had my head x-rayed once, but no throat swab. When I went to the ear, nose, and throat and whatever doctor this time around, I got a bag full of medicine with a, well, let's see, an instruction sheet with pictures of each of the pills that I'm supposed to take, and when I'm supposed to take them, and what medicine they are, and pictures of what they look like. And the nice thing, well, let me show you the bag I got. I got this plastic bag with each different kind of medicine in its own bag. And let's see. And let's see. Now, on the outsides of the bags, they don't have the names of the medicines, but they have number 1 out of 5 or 2 out of 5 or what have you. And on this sheet, they have a number next to each different kind of medicine. So, even though they don't have the name of the medicine on the bag, they have the number. So you can see which one it is, and when you're supposed to take it, and how many you're supposed to take it. And before meals, or what have you, how long you're supposed to take it. So that's something I go through maybe a couple times a year. Second thing I'm going to talk about, viewing HD. Viewing HD on YouTube. I noticed this for the first time on an International Ace video, his first HD video a few weeks back. When I viewed it in HD the normal way, I clicked in the link in the bottom right hand corner that says View in HD, HD de Hyoji Suru. Clicked on that, and I noticed that when the camera was moving from side to side, and when there was any significant movement at all, the frame rate dropped really low. And I didn't know if that was my PC or his editor or YouTube or what. I didn't know where the problem was. And then I noticed something. Well, then I noticed that with whoa, focus went funny there for a second. Yeah, I recently upgraded the software on this camera thing, so the frame rate is a lot better. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, when I did the countdown, the end of the New Year, the end of 2008, beginning of 2009, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day music extravaganza, XXX at Heaven's Door. Did that in full 1280 by 720 HD, Windows Media Video 9. I noticed that when I clicked on the View in HD link, the frame rate dropped. But when I manually put ampersand FMT equals 22 at the end of the URL, it looked just fine. So, if you're ever running into problems with viewing HD after you click that little link in the bottom, well, I guess from where you're looking at it, it'd be down here. But if you ever notice that if you're viewing an HD video and the frame rate drops, and if you're looking at it in HD because you've clicked on the link in the bottom right hand corner, then try putting ampersand FMT equals 22 at the end of the URL instead, and that should fix your frame rate problems. And I actually wrote this up in Japanese for someone I sent links to those videos too. Okay. HD のヒント、動画を YouTube で見るときに HD で見れる動画の右下に HD で表示するっていうリンクがある。だが、そのリンクにクリックすると画面書き換え速度が著しく落ちることがある。URL の後ろにアンパーサンド FMT イコール22をつけた方が綺麗。また、それでも画面書き換え速度が低い場合、アンパーサンド FMT イコール22の代わりにアンパーサンド FMT イコール18をつけたら表示は小さくなるけど標準画質より高画質にはなる。回線が遅いとき、アンパーサンド FMT をつけた動画の再生が頻繁に止まったりするとき、アンパーサンド FMT イコール22の代わりにアンパーサンド FMT イコール18をつけた方が見えやすい。Yeah, that's one other thing. A while ago, when full large HD first became available, if you were looking at an HD video and you put ampersand FMT equals 18 at the end, it left it big but in standard quality. Now lately I've noticed that if you're looking at an HD video and you put ampersand FMT equals 18 at the end of the URL, it doesn't get big. It stays small, but it gets in like high quality. It displays in high quality as opposed to large standard quality. You get smaller but high quality, like the level of quality you would get just before full HD became available. Before 16:9 became available. For a long while there was just a link in the bottom right that said view in high quality. That's what you get if you put ampersand FMT equals 18 at the end of URL. So if you ever run into problems viewing an HD video and you put ampersand FMT equals 18 at the end, it'll get smaller, but the quality will still be good and you'll have fewer problems. So hopefully you'll find some of that useful.